Hello. To, I am coming today. I wanted to talk a little bit about love. I am love. I have a really, well, anyway, my name is Melody Self. If you're just now catching me and you haven't been watching me, I have several videos I've been doing lives, and I'm also reading a proverb of the day. If you haven't caught me on doing that, go back and watch. You can catch me on many different on different places in YouTube and my Facebook page, and even I have a private group. If any women want to be in there to encourage you, it's called Encourage Her. So if you want to be a part of that, you are welcome. And today I want to talk about love. And even the Bible, it says it's all summed up in one word. Like when they asked Jesus what is the highest and best command, love is what he said. And I really love to I like to live my life by what is love. Like, what does love do? Of course, do we fall short? But that's my mark. That's what I want to go back to. So if I'm feeling like doing a thing that is contrary to that, then I have to catch myself, stop, and say, what would love do in this situation? What is a loving thing towards myself? And what is something that what I can facilitate? And I have a dear friend and mentor that she has a mantra that you can catch her on YouTube too. And she says, I'm looking over here because she has these little cards. I don't know whether, anyway, I can't show you because I don't have them right here. But one of the things is I am love. Just like breathe and say it slowly and just feel it inside of your being. And I am love. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I love me. And just feel that expansiveness inside of you. And just really kind of when we get into situations where we're looking at circumstances or someone has done us wrong, we don't feel very loving. Sometimes we don't feel lovable. And sometimes it just doesn't feel like love's around at all. So we can come back. And even yesterday, my youngest daughter was getting frustrated with her brother. And she said, well, I'm just not going to do A, B, C, D, E. And I said, really, you need to remember, who are you and who do you want to embody? And when you remember who you are and who you embody, then that's going to allow you to do who you are, regardless of what they do to you. And even this week, earlier in the week, I was listening to a story about Martin Luther King, and that where he was, being beaten, and someone they attacked. I can't remember I'm sorry, I don't remember the person's name, but he was being attacked, and instead of attacking back, he would let no harm come to this person, right? And he turned his other cheek and said and gave it to him to punch as well. And I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, like, we get to embody love. And in other verses in the Bible, it says that when you're kind, you put heaping coals up on their head. And I've, there's just some impacts that can happen by love rather than by force, right? And so I want to practice that in my own life. And I'm just thinking about, what is love? How can I embody love? How can I show love? How can I be love? How can I even love myself better? How can I show love to me? What does it mean? And how can I express that? And then another one of my really favorite mantras to say is, I am open with no expectations, no limitations, and I am okay with the outcome. Because when we're always trying to control the outcome, when we're trying to force, it doesn't allow. And that's when we get disappointed. That's when we pray and we go, God didn't answer my prayers. That's because we're demanding God answer a certain way whenever he's answering a different way than we can expect. And he always exceeds our expectations, right? Our limitations. He goes far above that. We have an earthly plane. And you can even think about whenever you get higher, you go up higher in uh, a high-rise building, and you see out and you can see farther. Then you get up in the airplane, you can even see farther. If you go skydiving, you're going to see something different, right? And so we have a different perspective, we're going to see different things. And so what plane are we in? Like, are we seeing down on the ground, and we just have limited view? And it's easy, even I think about when my son's playing football, we're up here in the stands and we can see things that he can't maybe see when he's down there on the field. It's a different vision, a different view. And so what view are we looking at, and are we going to climb higher? And sometimes I just I just ask God, like, look, I can't see, but you do see, and help me to have the insight and help me to trust you, because maybe your insight, it confounds my mind, my rational mind, and it doesn't make sense to me that if he has a vision I don't have, if the spirit within us is guiding us and we listen to our intuition that's pulling us forward and we act on those hunches, then we can we can be sure that we're hearing God when we're led by the Spirit. And I just believe, like, Spirit, your intuition, your higher self, those are ways that God speaks to us, right? And so if you're having a hunch, I feel like don't be afraid to trust yourself. That's one of the things I'm really learning to do. Um, are practicing. It's not just learning, it's a practice. It's like doing it is fine, but sometimes it's just practicing it, because I want to go back and go and doubt myself, right? And like question myself, like, why'd you do that? Why'd you think that? Instead of, so I even have um, a mantra to myself of, I'm going to trust me. I'm going to trust myself. And that starts with me listening to my intuition, my guidance, and being okay with the outcome, being okay, being open, with no limitations, with no expectations and no demands, right? And being okay with how it turns out. So let me know if this resonates with you. If you also, if you're practicing this, or if this was a good reminder for you. I would love to hear your feedback. Like, love, comment, share it with those that you love, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.